Hey, what's going on? Jeremy here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about your first six figures as an online coach. If you want help implementing this, I'll tell you exactly what to do in just a few minutes towards the end of today's video. There's also going to be a worksheet that we're going to be using, a little model, and if you'd like your own copy of this, that way you can fill it in as you go and draw this out and have it for your online business to post up so you know exactly what to focus on to get to your first six figures. Then just comment worksheet and I'll send you the worksheet so you can download it and have a copy of it. Now, I got started in this online business game back in 2012, 2013, and it really took me a lot longer than I wanted to get to where I wanted to be. You know, the first part of becoming a successful online coach is, yes, the testimonials and the stories, but also the metric of getting to your first six figures. And I struggled so much. And there were coaches around me who struggled. There was coaches around me who also succeeded. So I knew that there had to be a way. And so what I started to think, and what you might be thinking in your own online journey, which you aren't alone if so, is that one, there has to be a way. And also, what am I doing wrong that other coaches are doing right? And so what we're going to be talking about today is the exact 7 things to focus on. That way you can trim all of the other fat, keeping you from getting to your first six figures and really helping a lot of people with your soul guided purpose, with your coaching program, and getting the big results that you help your clients to get. What we're going to be talking about today was true then, it's true now, and it's been true for hundreds of students that I've helped over the past couple years, dozens of online coaches, and I want to help you implement them starting today in your online business. If you can see this and if you can hear this, then give me an emoji or drop the word live. If you're watching this in the future, comment the word replay. And let's go ahead and hop right in. So we're going to be talking about the 7 focuses for growing your online business, and this is going to help you know what to do and what not to do. Let's go ahead and hop right in and start down here at the bottom with focus number 7. Just comment worksheet if you want a copy of this. The first thing that you have to focus on to get to your first 6 figures and then get to 6 figures in a 12-month period is you first got to start by focusing in on one niche. This is, also known as your market. This is your avatar. This is the people that, the exact humans that you're going to be helping. You got to have one niche. The way we look at it is helping one specific person with one specific problem. The way that we do that after we know who we help and what big problems we help them with is the next thing that we have to do is focus in on having one offer. Now, besides an online, one niche that you're focused in on, if there's one thing that I see keeping coaches from getting to the next level is that there's an urge after you realize that it's going to take you longer to get to even 3, 5, 10 paying clients and then the monthly recurring revenue, is that you go and start making a bunch of offers. So many coaches come to me and they have a high ticket offer, they have a low ticket offer, they have a mid offer, and all these little offers. And when you do that, it scatters your energy. And that really prevents you from getting from 5, 7, 10, 12K a month. And so one of the first things that you can do as you're watching this is, one, ask yourself, are you focused in on just one niche? And also, how many offers do you have? By the way, every one of these 7 focuses you break adds a minimum of 1 year to your journey of getting to your first 6 figures or to 6 figures in a rolling 12-month period. So you can ask yourself, which one of these am I breaking? Are you breaking? And that's going to tell you how long it's going to take you. You can add the years up for how long it's going to take you in delaying you getting to 6 figures. So you have one niche and now you have one offer. This needs to be a high ticket offer. My recommendation is pricing this between $2,500 and $5,000 to start. Once you have those 2 things lined out, you can start to continue going up this kind of ladder, this pyramid, this triangle. What you're also going to need is one source. And when I say source, I mean one source of leads that you're going to be focusing in on. One social media platform, one method for attracting people into your online business. So ask yourself, how many places are you trying to grow your online audience? A lot of coaches come to me, they're below 5, 3, even 2K a month, or below getting 3 clients consistently every month. And it's no hidden thing to me that it's no secret because they have a Facebook group, they're doing webinars, they're doing podcasts, they're doing Instagram, they're doing TikTok, they're doing some Snapchat, LinkedIn. They have all of these places they're trying to grow and to attract leads through. And so you need to focus on one source and one method for getting them in. Doing this allows for you guys, this is all about energy. This is all about channeling your energy and almost like the Star Wars Death Star, you need to be able to focus it on one place. You can blow up a planet metaphorically, okay? Do you, as you're watching this, do you have one source you're focusing on? Let me know. You may not have one source, but comment right now as you're watching this now or in the future, which, and if you're watching this on my website, no place to comment, but we can have a conversation after. What's your best source? Which place, if you had to focus in on one, would it be the best? Maybe it's Instagram. Maybe you're going live on Facebook and you're really liking the results from that, or maybe just Facebook in general. There's all these little micro platforms inside these platforms too, which can make it even more tough. Which source is working best for you that if you had to focus on for the next year, you'd be totally happy with doing? Next, you're also gonna need one converter. On top of a lot of coaches, many coaches having multiple offers, they also have multiple ways they're trying to make sales. They're trying to do it in the DM. They're trying to do it on the phone. They're trying to do it with long form sales pages. They're trying to do it through webinars. They're trying to do it through joint venture partnerships. They're trying to do it through paid traffic. What you need to focus in on is having one method until you get to your first 6 figures. After that, then you're going to do the next steps. Then you're going to do the next thing. We're going to talk about that mindset here in a second, but you need one conversion tool, one converter. If you're below 10K a month, then you got to do the strategy session. That's going to be just take that, run with it. Trust me in knowing that that's the best way to get to 10K a month. That's the best way getting to 12, 15K a month as well. You layer some other things in order to make that happen that we don't have time to talk about today. This is all about keeping it simple, guys, and cutting away, not adding to, in order to be successful. The next focus, after you have one converter, is that you need to have one goal. That goal is simple if you haven't either gotten to 6 figures or you haven't gotten to 6 figures in a 12-month rolling period. Your goal is to get to 6 figures. I want you to do that by, of course, creating successful clients, client results, and success stories. But you also got to get numerical with it. Have a goal for how many lives you want to impact and break that down into a yearly, monthly goal and then a weekly, daily goal. But also I want for you to have a revenue goal. The reason you started an online business was, when we get down to the basis, is to serve you. You can't go and serve other people without this business serving you. You just can't stay in business long enough. That's what really today is all about. One goal, that goal is going to be getting to your first 6 figures. What color do I want to use next? Let's use this blue. After you have one goal, I need for you to focus on the right amount of time. And I want for you to focus on having these first 5 here dialed in. And I want for you to focus in on doing that over the course of 1 year. If you follow all of these to the T, it should only take you 1 year to get to your goal of 6 figures. All right, that's gonna lead to you hitting your one goal. And I know many of you watching this right now, you've been doing this for longer than 1 year. Some of you have been doing this for less. If you follow these initial 5 right here and you do this next thing, like it's your religion, like it's your job, like it's your duty, like your business will die if you don't do it, then I promise you, you'll hit this faster than other coaches that are around you right now that you're rubbing shoulders with, that you'll outlast other coaches that started with you, and you'll see your business all the way to helping lots of people online and to having something that acts as a legacy for you and for your family. Let's talk about focus number 7. This one right here. This is all about, in this area, we zoomed in on what you do in a year. On this next one, we're going to talk about what you do. We went macro. Now let's go micro. 1 hour a day. When you're just starting out, this 1 hour a day is going to be focused on conversations. This is going to be focused in on how many conversations you're starting every day, and focus on an hour of advancing those conversations through your flow and booking calls with your one converter or strategy session, and turning them into initial clients, and then of course into successful stories as you'll work with them. After you hit your first 6 figures, the next goal is how you hit that in a 12-month rolling period. What that 1 hour then becomes per day is you working on your business and not in. That's in starting to delegate. That's in starting to grow your team. That's in starting to put different processes and systems in place that alleviate the weight off of your shoulders. Because if you're doing it yourself this entire time, it's about creating a system, a business that both serves you, your clients, and helps for you to create more revenue, more free time and free days, and more success stories all in the same process. So, which one of these are you currently, would be the big outstanding win for you to focus on over the next kind of 30, 60, 90 days? Which one of these focuses are you breaking, or are you needing to focus in on? Again, for each one of these that you don't have applied in your coaching business, you're adding the minimum of 1 year each onto your journey of getting to 6 figures. You gotta have one niche. That's one problem you're solving for one specific person. Next, you gotta have one offer. It's a high ticket offer priced between $2,500 and $5K to start, that allows for you to just get 2 to 3 clients a month to be hitting your revenue goals. It needs to help with one specific problem for that one specific person in the niche. Next, you need one source of finding people. In my opinion, Facebook is the best place you can start as an online coach. But if you're crushing with Instagram, or you're good with photos or video, then you have other platforms and places you can explore. But one of them needs to be the place you start. And then when you hit your first 6 figures, you can start to make the micro content and spread that to the other places. You do that too early, you're going to add a year onto your journey. Next, you got to have one converter, one conversion tool. When you're just starting out, it's the strategy session. After you nail your first 6 figures, then you can start to layer in an additional one. In my opinion, it's the convo to close method, which we teach in the Get Clients program. And this is where you can, on top of closing by the phone, you can close in the DM on a smaller offer, more priced between $1,500 and $2K. Next, you gotta have one goal. If you haven't hit 6 figures yet, then it's gonna be to get to your first 6 figures. And then if you've hit 6 figures, it's to make it happen in a 12-month rolling period. And these things compound, especially as you stack all of these up one after the other. Next, you gotta have 1 year that you're focused on making these things happen, that you just focus in on hitting these focuses, okay? One niche, one offer, one source, one converter, one goal. You focus in on that one year, and you focus in through making it happen through conversations, 1 hour a day, advancing the ball, and then after you hit your first 6 figures, that turns into working on your business for 1 hour a day, working on your business, not in. Now, if you want the worksheet for this, so you can fill it in and so you can have a copy of this, just comment worksheet, or there's a button below if you're watching this on my website. Now, if you want help implementing this, I got a solid group of coaches that are working on this every single day, week, and month to make these things happen. And if you're an online coach that has room for 3 to 5 clients, you either have a high ticket offer, or you know that's the next best step, and you're ready to just stack these things together and focus and hunker down for the next year, then I want for you to comment wherever you're watching this the word help, or just hit the button below, and we can have a quick conversation about what's possible for you over the next 30, 60, 90 days, and the journey it's going to take you over the next year. And I want to hand you these templates, these frameworks, these strategies, these scripts on a silver platter to help you get to where you want to be. Now, I can promise you one thing from this, and that's if you're looking at what I'm doing or what other coaches are doing, and you're emulating, copying, or styling after them, that's the quickest, surefire way to just negate everything we talked about here, and to negate your ability to get to 6 figures. And you don't last in business, your business crumbles, you don't go on to help a lot of people, you probably gotta go back to the day job, or go get a loan, or something like that. And that's exactly what I'm sure you don't want, and it's what I don't want for you either. So in order to hit these things, the most simplest way that I can put it is you gotta do the right things for the stage you're at, in the right order, at the right time, for enough time. And when you follow that process, you have the exact formula for what it takes to be successful as an online coach. Don't do what others are doing. They're just doing what's right for them at their stage. Do what's right for the stage that you're at, and that's going to be the surefire way to get to your first six figures and to six figures in a 12-month rolling period. If you want some help with that, just comment the word help or hit the button below if you're watching this on my website, and I'll share with you the exact formula and the roadmap and see what's possible for you over the coming months and the next year. That's it for me. Thanks so much.